What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMGWTF LOLFTWBRB, and welcome to episode 12 of Let's Play Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects. In the previous episode, we got not a sneak peek, a taste of what Spider-Man's like, and we completed all of Venom's missions in some of the stupidest missions ever, involving beating up objects and throwing people over cliffs. But yeah, so we're done with Venom, and we're going to move on to Spider-Man and his mission, Deadly Venom. At the top of the Daily Bugle, Spider-Man confronts his ultimate enemy, Venom. But all is not as it seems. So, after we finish Venom's missions, it seems only fitting for us to end Venom with Spider-Man, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that little line between it.
Oh, well, look what the cat dragged in.
I'm not the same man you knew before.
Yeah, you're telling me. I didn't know you could get any uglier.
Prepare to die, Spider-Man.
Bring it.
Oh, you just can't resist having a Spider-Man and Venom fight in a game that includes them both, right, Marvel? Am I right? I don't blame you. I couldn't either. Good thing about Spider-Man, just like Venom, I have a distance at— oh god, he picked it up. I probably should have just thrown some— oh, I thought Spider-Man could lift anything up. I thought he was a— that's kind of bullshit. Spider-Man should be able to lift up anything. He is as strong as a spider, you know? And just like that, Venom— fuck you, dude. Just like that, I'm telling you. Oh god, he has a weapon, and I'm gonna throw mine first. Mine didn't hit, but his did. Doesn't seem fair. I don't know, I don't think that's very fair that Spider-Man's not able to pick everything up. Oh, what, did he, like, slingshot himself at me as I threw it at him? Oh, he— how did it— wow. Interesting. I'll give him props there. That was really well timed. It's kind of fitting that it's on the Daily Bugle, too, and I'm not saying that because it's Spider-Man versus Venom. I'm saying that because that's where Venom's last mission was at the Daily Bugle. This is where we tossed all the enemies off the roof. Spider-Man versus Venom. What are we gonna have, Magneto versus Wolverine too? Oh god! Because Magneto's in this game, right? Yeah. I asked you guys a question and answered it. Oh shit, dude! Venom just came back out of nowhere. I was gonna try to use my finisher on him, but never mind. That better— okay. All I saw was a cliff— oh god. Just die, Venom! That should have killed him! There we go, finally. Knock him out, concussion or something. Ugh.
And they say TV's bad for you.
Okay.
Spider-Man? As usual, that webhead is so unreliable.
Was that Human Torch? God, he looked bad in this game. I guess that's as best as you can. Also, we unlocked the Daily Bugle. So, yeah, there's that. But since we were introduced to the Human Torch, I got the feeling that we're going to have to eliminate one of our hero friends again. And, well, that's never fun. And, like I said, we're only going to eliminate people that have a Nemesis, so it looks like all of these guys do. I know Wolverine does. I'm pretty positive Daredevil does. And, looks like Venom does, too. So they all have one. But, oh, Spider, does he have one, too? I just want to see if Spider-Man has one. I see Lightning. I'm thinking that's Johnny Ohm, but I don't think we're done with Spider-Man, so. Wolverine's been here for a while, so why don't we eliminate... Yeah, let's eliminate Wolverine. I was thinking about Venom, but let's go with Wolverine. Why not? Considering Wolverine, he might be talked out of his stuff now since he killed his good friend Storm. Poor Wolverine.
It was to be a simple mission. Drop a package in hostile territory. Precision was necessary.
Our position was compromised. This wasn't expected. A chain reaction detonated the package and killed all of us. The gas kept our cellular tissues alive. And we became part of Rokel's most twisted experiments. Merging our body parts with huge cybernetic armored appendages. He fused our brains to an alien neural network upon his memories. And dark as demons became a waking nightmare. I became the ultimate warrior.
Alright then. This is Brigade, I believe his name is, and
I'm 100 of your worst nightmares.
And from this, what we heard in the stories, he's not a man, he's men. It seemed like he's an old soldier, kind of like Wolverine, now that I think about it. And can we, oh wow, really? I didn't even get to explain that enough.
Total annihilation.
Yeah, we made easy work of Wolverine, like, holy shit. But, yeah, Brigade is men. He, apparently, his backstory is, pretty much his, well, they were compromised and blown apart, and Van Rokel put them all together like a modern-day Frankenstein, basically. But that was actually pretty embarrassing. We made easy work of Wolverine. Like, I mean easy work, and yeah. Human Torch took his place, but as always, we are gonna go all the way to our rewards and read Wolverine's death card. And that's Elektra's. Here's Wolverine's. Beast of War, Wolverine, Brigade, Bridge, and Before Sunset. Van Rokel himself picked Brigade to deal with Wolverine, convinced that the overwhelming strength and long-range weapons of the Imperfect would be too much for the X-Men to deal with. His assumption was correct. Oh, look at that. So we've killed off Elektra, Wolverine, the Thing, and technically Storm, but there's nothing there for Storm. So, yeah. Awesome. But, it's way too soon for me to end this episode. So, let's, start our first mission. As, the Human Torch, who I'm not too much of a fan of in this game. And we're going to be playing his mission, Field Trip to Hell. Grand Central Station is in ruins after the alien attack. Human Torch must destroy all the turret engines. Yeah, the Human Torch is another one of those heroes I'm not too much of a fan of. I don't know. Never really got into him. Alright, we had some drop frames, and I don't know if I'm going to keep in, depending on how bad it is, but this is Human Torch, everybody. And there we go. We took down the turret line. Yeah, this is, I think the mission was called A Field Trip to Hell, just in case I don't keep that part in and I just, you know, skip to this video, because I don't know how bad the frame drop was. It should be fine, though, but just in case. Yeah. So yeah, once again, they have these things in the air, and kind of like Storm, I'm assuming they want me to levitate and use it, but I don't know. Let's see what his square is. Oh, it's not as bad as Storm's was. But just like Storm also, he doesn't get to keep it forever. And just like every other mission, my least favorite enemy is here. Or should I say enemies, considering it's not just martyrs I don't like. It's every one of these flying things. God, I hate them so much. But in this kind of mission, I'm just going to ignore the... well, they're not... I don't consider them imperfects. Those are just aliens, actually. Fuck out of here. Come on, this better... This is the last one, right? I think that's the last one. Yep, that's the last one. Perfect. Yep. If I don't keep it in there, basically the mission was we just had to destroy those engines. Not hard at all. Not hard at all. Cracked my jaw. That felt good. Yeah, I don't like Human Torch. Not a fan of his. Not a fan of the Human Torches. I can't really tell you guys why I don't like him either. I don't like him. I feel bad. Like, I don't like it when I don't like something, but I can't give a reason as to why I don't like it, but I don't know. Our next mission is with Spider-Man, and it's the mission Warped Evil, and we have to defeat the altered Hazmat. And Hazmat is one of the Imperfects, and he just so happens to be my favorite Imperfect. We're not going to get a bio on him in this, and we will get a bio on him sooner or later because he does take out somebody. Is this a story, or is Spider-Man just going to come down? Yeah, he's just going to come down.
You gotta be kidding. This is going to be too easy.
Yep, we got to take on Hazmat, who... I like him. I really do. I like Hazmat. He's my favorite Imperfect, and... yeah, he's cool. He's a good guy, you know? Why you have to be mad? I like Hazmat so much that he gets a name. He gets named after my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Muck. Yeah, I know, maybe not the most popular choice in the world, but that's my favorite Pokemon. And he's a poison type, of course. And I like to give nicknames to my Pokemon, as I think everyone does nowadays. I used to never do it, actually. I've only started recently doing it. Speaking of which, if you like Pokemon, my good friends, the Raging Yoshi and Extamad Russian have been doing a versus playthrough. And we made easy work of Hazmat, but as I was saying, I usually name my Muck or / Grimer. Hold on.
We call that a web-slinging ass-kicking.
Yeah, Spider-Man just said ass. Let that flow through your head there. But, yes. Whenever I have a Grimer or a Muck, I always name them Hazmat, so... that's how much I like Hazmat. That's the reason why I named it. Because of that. And it looks like we're done with Spider-Man's actual missions, because now we're just unlocking comics with him. But, yeah, Spider-Man says ass in this game. He says, as you heard him, he says we call that a web-slinging ass-kicking. So, let that flow through your head there, nerds and geeks. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man's not so friendly anymore, it seems like, as EA Games wants to make him out to seem. They would like to make him seem like the other, I don't know. But next up, we're going to be playing as the Human Torch once again in his mission Torch Bearer, not Breaker. Human Torch has discovered the hidden lair of the invaders. He must blaze his way through the corridors. Oh, blaze his way, you get it? Because he's fire. Ugh, yeah, that was a bad joke. Bad joke by Marvel Nemesis, not me. Really? We just start? Oh, okay.
Flame on.
That's so lame. I just want to say, did anyone else see the game start off? What the fuck? Okay. That was pretty cool, actually. I didn't even know there's a Mauler, but I'll deal with it. Is he really not dead yet? Die already! Yeah. Oh my god, you were still alive? Oh man, Human Torch has got some pretty neat combos though. And since we have a rage, I'm gonna use this to fly. Or I was gonna use it to fly. What's his throw? Let's see what his throw's like. Let's see what... Oh god. Okay. Get out of here. Yeah, not much to talk about with Human Torch. I almost called him Johnny Blaze, but that's Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider would have been cool to put it. I really want them to... I mean... I know that there most likely will never be a Marvel Nemesis 2, considering the disagreement with Marvel Comics and EA games, which I will go over sooner or later. I just want to do all my research on that before I actually go over it, because I don't want to give you guys false information on it. But I'll research it, and I will go over it sooner or later. But something happened between Marvel and EA games to where Marvel can no longer acknowledge the Imperfects in their universe, something like that, and I didn't mean to do that. But I kind of wish Marvel and EA games would put their differences apart or something and make another one of these games. I mean, it's a good game, like, and I'm getting my ass handed to me. Could you imagine some of the heroes that would be in it now and villains? Like, you'd have Deadpool in it now, and you know, your normal heroes, of course. There'd be no Things and Human Torches and Elektra, considering those aren't the biggest heroes no more, but you'd see your Captain America in it for sure, your Doctor Doom. And speaking of which, Captain America and Doctor Doom were in the PSP version. And I guess technically Captain America is in this one too, for a brief moment. He's beat up. But yes, him and Doctor Doom were playable in the first one. But you'd also see like Thor and Loki in it. You'd see a lot of people. The Hulk would definitely be in it. Hulk was in this one also, I guess, in a way. Oh, did I break that or did they? Okay. I would love to see a second one of this. And I think Ghost Rider would be a cool character to put in it. And they don't even have to make it, you know, the Imperfect storyline again. I mean, I doubt they would. They could just call the series Marvel Nemesis, and this one's called Rise of the Imperfects, so maybe Marvel can get away with that. I mean, I don't know exactly what the lawsuit is, so maybe that's why, but that'd be cool if they can get away with something like that, where they just have a Marvel Nemesis series and has like different titles in it, like, you know, Rise of the Imperfects, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just chucking fireballs, because that's all Human Torch is really good for. Maulers! I would love to see a second one of these. I'm really thinking about all the heroes they could, like, that would be in it. Like, you would definitely have your Deadpool, and you might even have some of the Guardians of the Galaxy, since they seem to be gaining popularity nowadays. Nova, maybe, considering he's pretty big. You definitely have like Luke Cage or Iron Fist. God, make another one. Hawkeye would be another person. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here, but this is basically who was popular at this time, honestly, too. Like, you had the Fantastic Four movie was just coming out around this time, I believe, and they were pretty big. Spider-Man's always been big. Wolverine's always been big. Storm apparently has always been big. Venom's been like the biggest hero. I mean, a villain. Daredevil was kind of big at this time, and Elektra was, because their movies were kind of released a couple years before then, and they were kind of big still. I'm trying to think of all the heroes. And Magneto's always been big. Iron Man was kind of the confusing one in here, if you ask me, because he wasn't as big as he is now. Yes, at one point Iron Man was not really that huge of a person. I'll do one more mission because I don't know how long the first episode was, but we're gonna be playing the mission for Spider-Man, and we're gonna be playing Spider-Man's mission Fragile Life. And basically, we have to defeat all the enemies. Spider-Man's stamina will not regenerate in this battle, so avoid taking damage. Oh God! So kind of like the whole depleting health thing, but this is different. As you see in most of the battles, when you take damage, there's a little tinted bar, I want to say, that it basically regenerates your health. And we don't get that honor in this one.
This is going to be too easy.
I don't think so, Spider-Man. And we got flying enemies. Of course we do. Why would it be anything else but a flying enemy? This actually isn't as bad as I'm making it out to see right now, because they are one-hit kill if you grab them. It's just the matter of... That was it. Oh, no, we have others. But we haven't taken a hit yet. I was about to say, watch me get my first hit. Watch me get my first hit. Okay, get the flying enemy. Get the flying enemy. Why? I'm pressing circle. I'm pressing the grab button. Acknowledge it. What is that? It's a Mauler. Oh, fuck, a flying enemy. And the Ravager. I want to get rid of you first since you have... Oh, wait. I do too have stamina. Maybe it's just not regenerating. Maybe that's what it meant. Which doesn't make me... Oh, shit. Doesn't make me worry when they do something like that. Can I just throw you over to the pit here? Can I throw you over to pit too, or do you not reach? No, you reached. Hey! We did that pretty fast, actually. Cool. Nice. Awesome. Right on. Is that going to do it for Spider-Man? Because these missions are really lasting a lot shorter now. Must be, like I said, I've never beaten the game, so I don't know how far we are. I think Human Torch was actually the last hero I played as. I don't think I played as anybody else. Maybe I played as Iron Man, but I don't know if I played as anybody else. But that's pretty cool. Beating missions pretty fast now, easily. Even when we shouldn't beat them sometimes, like the Storm mission I did when I was low health the entire time. But I ended up winning, but that's just talent. No, that's just skill, not talent. And is that going to do it for Spider-Man? Yes, it is! We've completed all Spider-Man missions, so now we have only the Human Torch's missions left. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode, Nerds and Geeks, and if you have, do me a favor, leave me a comment, a like, and please subscribe if you have not already. And as always, I have been OMG WTF LOL FTWBRB, and I will see you next time at episode 13 of Let's Play Marvel Nemesis. So until then, Nerds and Geeks, you guys have yourselves a great day.